Protein, Myosin by Karen Wilson. So what is a protein? Proteins are biomolecules that play critical roles in the body of an organism. Usually these proteins are large and complex. They're very organized, and they're composed of hundreds or even thousands of amino acids. My protein, myosin, belongs to a family of motor proteins that are found in your muscles. These proteins are ATP dependent, and they're best known for their involvement in mobility processes. Okay, so where are these proteins found? They're found along actin and described to be walking or running literally down the filament. So who has these proteins known as myosin? People, eukaryotic cells, organisms like macrophages or an amoeba. This is a picture of a myosin running along actin. So there you have your cell membrane and your myofilaments. And you come down here and you see these small particles are the actins. And like I said, proteins are usually larger and complex. And in this picture, it shows you that the protein is larger than what it's surrounding. I like this picture because it actually shows you the location and goes more in depth. All right, so how does this protein work exactly? Well, it has three regions: the head, neck, and tail, somewhat like an animal would have. The head binds with the filament actin and uses ATP hydrolysis to generate force. The neck is the linker for transducing force made by the catalytic motor. Something like our neck, how our neck links our head to the rest of our body. This is basically the same idea. And then it has a tail, which is the third region, and it interacts with cargo molecules. So this whole thing is put together by the hydrolysis process, which uses ATP in the release of a phosphate group, causing a power stroke, also known as the arm, referring to the speed of the protein's action. So this process determines how fast the protein is going to act upon the actin. Alright, this is another picture describing the regions that I just said. So there you have the neck, which is the linker. And you have the tail, which clearly is interacting with something else that's not included in this picture, but you can see that it's going outward and going to interact with something else. Then here they call it the motor domain, but it's I refer to it as the head because that's what I read in the article. But here it's called the motor domain, and those are light chains. And then you have, well, I believe your light chains are between your head and your neck, and your heavy chains are these red and blue squiggly lines that we see here. All right, and that's my presentation. Thank you for listening.